Aries, I see that you're trying to avoid speaking on something and taking some type of action here with the Father of Sticks and this Two of Knives, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius with the Father of Sticks. You see you biting your lip, or somebody biting their lip, closing their eyes, really going back and forth in their head with the idea of saying something or doing something or taking some type of action here. But there's a lot of nerves or second guessing that. Aries, tap in. Hit that like button, subscribe, share this video, check out your sun, moon, and rising. Let me know where you are watching from and drop your sun, moon, and rising down below. And we're going to get into this. Oh, some of you guys are trying to avoid a verbal altercation here with this Five of Knives. This being can be a defeat, can be a verbal falling out. It can also be a casual conversation here, but somebody's worried about somebody what? Lying through the gap in this girl's teeth. And maybe you're trying to avoid a verbal falling out because you know that this person won't tell the truth here. Leo energy here with the big mama. Maybe it's a lying Leo. Them lions do be lying. Or maybe this is a conversation that has to be had so that you can get to the other side here. The big mama being a card of happiness. It's the most positive card in the deck. In this particular deck, it's like grandma's house, comfort food, fertility, happy endings, brand new beginnings here, but just having a fresh start. Whatever this is, Aries, you're going to have this conversation so that you can have this fresh start and move on. Sagittarius energy here. Lots of fire signs in the building. At the Father Sims, this is you or somebody being patient here. Carefully weighing out their options, the pros and the cons, before they have this conversation or they speak about this thing. And we see that here with the contemplation written all over this woman's face here in this Two of Knives. Eyes closed, biting her lip. This Father of Sticks here in the reverse, which speaks to somebody. It can speak to somebody being cowardly here, but this, to me, with this Two of Knives, is just you being in your head about it. Or this person not wanting to make the wrong move. Major arcanas all over the place. The Dr. Buzzard here in the reverse. Libra energy. Oh, Libras be lying too. This is a lack of balance. Now we see with the Father Sims, that symbolizing harmony and balance. Equal give and take here. Working on something. Being patient. But the Dr. Buzzard symbolizes in the reverse, a lack of balance. Maybe even the scales of justice tipping out of somebody's favor if this is a legal situation. But this is needed to bring balance back to a situation of having a conversation so that you and or this other party or maybe everybody can just move on. The Four of Coins. This is somebody keeping something to themselves here. And you could be telling me that it is you, Aries, that's keeping something to yourself. Not speaking on some things. Maybe it has to do with financial issues. Maybe this is maybe this is you keeping something close to your chest or somebody else keeping something close to their chest. Being very cowardly, not wanting to address this issue or not wanting to and not wanting to address it. Could be dealing with a Virgo, the Dr. Grant here, or you feel like you don't have time for a verbal falling out with this person or vice versa, right? Because the Dr. Grant is all about being in a hermit mode, pulling away, focusing on yourself, pulling away to even focus on a situation here to get a deeper look into things by separating yourself, not being in it. You could be telling me that somebody wants to pull you into their drama here, or you're so focused on yourself that you just don't have time for this nonsense. And that's why you have to have the conversation and cut it out here. So you can move on to calmer waters, the Six of Swords, and move on. But what we see in the Six of Swords is these swords in the downward position, all of them. 4 here, 2 here, and rowing the boat. Now, swords in the downward position, to me, symbolize lies, untruths, omissions. Right? And with this Dr. Grant here, this person working, harvesting, getting things together, it could be that you're not speaking on some things because you'd rather just move on to calmer waters here and avoid the conversation. But I'm telling you, Aries, you're going to have to speak on this. Whatever this is, you're going to have this conversation because maybe it's time for you to actually permanently separate yourself from somebody. Could also be a workplace, family, lover, whatever. Because there's nothing left here. The 4 of Baskets in the reverse. A missed opportunity. Or it could be that there's a missed opportunity if you don't speak on this. But what I really get is you're bored with this. I feel like For a lot of you, this is people trying to pull you into their drama, and you just need to cut them off. It maybe has to do with immaturity here. This person looking very bored, immature, focusing on this one thing instead of all these other things that are behind them. And that bringing me back to this Hermit card here, his back being turned, focus on these things. You're worried about all this stuff back here that's bringing you in good news, these blessings, right? Being focused on yourself. But then you got these people in your face trying to get you to look at this or be focused on this. And I feel like you're just over it, because you're happy. The sun being clarified by this 10 of baskets, which is that emotional fulfillment, happiness. So doubling up on the happiness, happy endings, brand new beginnings here. The happy family, the happy family card is the 10 of Pentacles, excuse me. But this is being invited to the cookout, right? We got grandma bringing her speciality, whatever that is, right? You're in this space, and that's why you're pulling away. That's why you're in your head about whether or not you should speak on this, because it's going to affect you. You want to mind your own business. Major Arcana, again, the World card. This, you see somebody tending to their own garden. The grass is greener where you water it, and you're watering your own. Focusing on yourself, tying up those loose ends because you know that you're starting a new chapter here. Pulling away. 10 of Cups, 10 symbolizing an ending here. Ending into happiness. And sometimes Aries, and I had to say this for Sagittarius as well. So if you're dealing with a Sagittarius or have Sagittarius in your chart, check out that video. When you are leveling up or when you are closing out a chapter, you cannot take everybody with you. Everybody is not meant to go on every journey with you. You have to cut people off and cut people out. This is you going through that. So maybe this is but when you cut people out, you have to let them know. Otherwise, they keep creeping in with this basket full of nothing, this basket full of drama, Pandora's box over here, that you're completely uninterested in. Not wanting to deal with it. And I see that right here. While these people are trying to pull you in, you're pulling away, minding your own business here. And then we see it in these major arcana and these cards symbolizing change and tying up these loose ends. You're done. The 7 of Coins, because this is not in alignment with your long-term goals and where you are going. Notice that this person in the 7 of Coins is looking back behind them over their shoulder. You're trying to move forward and not look back. But these people, these streets, okay? With their drama, they're pulling you back. You got to separate yourself. You're investing in other things. Investing your time, your love, your efforts into other things, into leveling up here. For a lot of you Aries people, again, you're just too good for this nonsense. That's exactly what it is. The Father Sims, needing to cut people off here. The 10 of Knives, and ending due to many betrayals. These people keep pulling you into their business, into their drama here. Now we have 2 10s and pulling away here. A 9 with the Hermit card. 10, 10. Knowing you're closing out this cycle. You know that it's time. These people are getting ready to block your blessings, but you're not. I feel like a lot of you Aries folks, you're not allowing that to happen. The grandchildren, Aquarius season, maybe that's when you have to have this conversation. Aquarius being an air signs being symbolized by swords, which symbolize communication and information. You're going to have this conversation sooner rather than later. And definitely before your birthday season comes. Do you want to be dealing with this nonsense on your birthday? Birthday drama? Unless you're a Real Housewife or on Love and Hip Hop Atlanta or something like that, you probably don't want drama at your birthday party from these clowns. This is that. Your balance and harmony, your happiness, your brand new beginnings, you have to cut these people off because they're doing too much. Every time you try to pull away, they try to bring you back in. And even when it's stuff that doesn't even have anything to do with you. The 6 of Baskets, which is a proposal card, right? Blessings coming in. We see that with the grandchildren. Wish fulfillment, divine timing, divine blessings coming in. We see more blessings. This could even be these people blocking your blessings in love, because when you meet people, they get to doing their little fake research, thinking they know everything, trying to bring you the dirt on people. This is just a warning just to not tell people what you're doing as far as when you're dating people. Don't let anybody know until it's serious and past a certain point. Only person that should know is your mother and your close family members. You know who the haters are in your circle, your friends. You know you got that negative friend. You got that negative family member that's always got something bad to say. Don't talk to them. It's time to cut them out. The Dr. Buzzard being clarified here by the Daughter of Coins in the reverse. This is breadcrumbing. Somebody doing just enough, dangling that carrot to keep you going. But this can also speak to somebody being stagnant and making some change, or being solid and stable here and bringing this balance back. And that's because you may be waiting for these people to change, or this person, could be one person, could be many. And they're not. Or they take one step forward and 10 steps back. This is that Daughter of Coins. Like, it's so slow moving, or almost moving backwards. A lack of balance. Some people don't know how to feel when there isn't drama involved. They don't know what to do. That's how they experience happiness, because they're happy that something's going on with somebody, or they're getting attention. That's how they experience love, is through fighting. This is a lot of negative energy that I feel like, Aries, you're just elevating from. You don't want any more of that. The Eight of Sticks in the reverse, which speaks to change, but this is a lack of change. Swift communication, swift movement. These people texting you their drama, emailing you their drama, the screenshots. You don't even want to see it. But this is you needing to cut them off because they refuse to change, because they refuse to make any forward movements, because they lack balance. It could even have to do with them being in legal situations that they refuse to change. Maybe they continuously are having issues with the law, doing the same stuff, refusing to change, refusing to get out of these streets. And they're trying to pull you back in, or get your opinion, or draw you back in, having you feel bad for them. The Eight of Knives here, this is you being at a crossroads, feeling stuck, feeling trapped, not knowing which way to go. We see that here with these swords down, this crossroads. We see that here at this Two of Knives, her looking stressed out, eyes closed because she doesn't want to deal with it, but really thinking hard on what you should do. You got Leo energy here. Could be dealing with the Leo. We have Leo showing up twice with the Sun, the Strength card. We have Virgo showing up with the Dr. Grant, the Hermit. We have Sagittarius with the Temperance card, Libra with the Dr. Buzzard. But this is you having the strength to move forward and cut these people off. 8 symbolizing abundance and balance. Balance being restored. And we see this Ancestors card, Scorpio energy, which is a rebirth, a transition, a transformation. One door closing so that many doors can open for you. And for this, and maybe it has to do with family, maybe because you're having a family, having a child, you have to do things differently now. You have to separate yourself. Or maybe you're just, again, starting a new chapter, and it's time for you to let this go. Put this baby to rest, since they're acting like children. Moving on. This Four of Coins, keeping something close to your chest, hoarding, Pentacles being on the low. This Daughter of Sticks, the Player card coming here. Now you could be telling me that this is a messy lover. That's going back and forth here, maybe trying to use you for money, looking for sympathy here. But we see that this Daughter of Sticks back is turned to all this, but this is also you quickly changing directions and no longer investing in this with this Four of Coins in the reverse. This is this person coming back to engage you and you telling them very little about your situation here. Again, your actions matching your words, that even when they do try to come back for you, you're giving them very little interaction, not playing into this. The Ace of Baskets, and it doesn't mean that you don't love them or have feelings for them, but sometimes you just got to love people from a distance. And that's exactly what this is. Loving them from a distance, no longer engaging, no longer investing, cutting that stuff off because you know that they're immature here, Son of Coins. Just like that Daughter of Coins and Knight, now we have the Page of Coins in the reverse. Breadcrumbing, gaslighting, acting like they're making changes, but they're really not. This person coming back to tell you that, hey, they've changed. I'm doing things differently here, but really, they're up to the same old nonsense. But this is also you separating yourself and keeping things private and secret here with this Pa, the Moon, Pisces energy. Really weighing the pros and the cons of continuing to be engaged with this person or these people that are bringing this negativity to you. And we see the Free Man here, the Fool. This is you getting ready to take a journey to cut these people off, whether you are ready or not. And moving forward. You may not want to leave these people behind or this person behind, but it is just time with this Free Man being in the reverse here. And again, you needing to keep some things secret, needing to keep some things to yourself. knowing that you've changed and you're no longer wanting to engage in this. Because see, that's the thing. You have many options to choose from. These people have many options to choose from, but they choose deception and illusion. They choose to do things that are no good for them. Focusing on the wrong thing, being negative here. And here you are waiting for your ships to come in, these new blessings, these new opportunities, starting this new next chapter here. And if you don't separate yourself, you're going to be pulled down into this. For some of you, it is a legal situation. Here we have the Judgment card. Now you're pulled into court. Oh, because you've been dealing with this person for so long. Why didn't you got all this stuff going on? Why didn't you cut that person out? Don't get caught up in that. Guilt by association. And that could be legal or otherwise. You don't want to be running in certain circles with people. Again, doesn't mean that you don't love them or that you don't have love for them or don't care about them. But sometimes people refuse to change and get out of those immature or illegal ways, doing what they only know how to operate in a certain way. They can't change, but you see a different way out of this. And this is a final ending. If you don't choose to walk away, turn your back to them with this Three of Sticks and move on, waiting for those new opportunities, you will get sucked into this. Sucked into this judgment moment. These skeletons about these old people coming out of your closet here. It looking bad in the public eye. Don't do it. The Three of Knives in reverse. You're going to have to break somebody's heart to keep your heart, to keep your reputation on the up and up here. And we see you being solid and single and independent here with this Nine of Coins, focusing on yourself, focusing on your work, on your business. Maybe you're writing a book. Maybe you're journaling here to get through this. Maybe that's what you need to do to get over the pain of having to cut these people off here. But the time for you to continue to engage and go back and forth with these people is over with this Father of Knives. Again, Libra energy in the reverse. Releasing yourself from this. All these broken clocks, time is up. You know what time it is, like Flavor Flav says. Got to pour a little champagne out at the end of the night because they got eliminated. You can't do it anymore. And for some of you, this is a breakup. You may be dating or in a relationship with somebody who is very messy and not on the same path as you. Back to that Seven of Coins, not aligning with your long-term goals. You're uninterested in what they've got going on here. They refuse to level up here. And that's you getting the victory in this win, is walking away from this. Notice that this person, the Six of Sticks, back is turned to all of this. Moving forward, getting the win, getting the victory, being celebrated here. You have people that are cheering you on for doing all the right things and be involved in all the right things. And none of that has anything to do with this drama that these people are trying to suck you into. We see this Mother of Sticks here. And when I see the Mother of Sticks in the reverse, sometimes that can symbolize a mistress. You could be telling me that somebody was cheating or trying to put you in a third-party situation here, and that's why you got to let it go. Again, you have lots of love for this person, but it is just time for you to move on. Let it go. Cut this person off, take a break, and let them know that you are moving on here with this Four of Knives. And things will start to come together for you. Three of Coins, coming together, cooperation. Again, this crystal ball, this money, things going your way, the way you see it, the way you've set things out, because you're doing things differently. You know where you want to be. You know where you're going, Aries, and that's why you don't have time for this. Aries, drop this person sign or these people sign down below. Let me know what resonated for you down in the comment section. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. Check out your Sun, Moon, and Rising videos for a deeper look into your situation. You can also check out these people's Sun, Moon, and Rising videos to get an idea of what's going on with them in their life and why you need to be cutting them out. You can find me on Instagram. That information is down below. My Instagram is private, so you will have to request me. And I will be checking in on you soon, Aries. Keep it real, fire sign fam.